Michael Greger, How Not to Diet, The Groundbreaking Science of Healthy, Permanent Weight Loss. Welcome to How Not to Diet, The Groundbreaking Science of Healthy, Permanent Weight Loss by Michael Greger. This book summary explores the surprising realities of our connection with food, obesity, and how to move forward on a healthier path. Discover the astounding link between our ancestors' eating habits, the rise of calorie-rich processed foods, and the modern obesity epidemic. Learn why calorie intake is a bigger culprit for obesity than lack of exercise, and what changes were triggered by the food industry in the 1970s. You will also uncover the benefits of a plant-based diet, the importance of fiber, effective methods to cut down sugar, and the impact of low glycemic load on your health. Get ready to dive into this engaging journey that will transform the way you perceive food, weight loss, and your overall health.
The evolutionary biology of overeating. 1 in 3 people are now obese compared to 1 in 30 a century ago. This change can be attributed to the availability of high-calorie processed foods. The evolution of human biology towards the preference for calorie-dense foods dates back centuries. In the past, humans struggled to find food, and it was essential to hunt for calorie-rich foods to obtain the necessary calories for their daily requirements. In the present day, the environment is of abundance, and processed foods contain more calories than ever. Overweight bodies are doing what they have been taught to do over time when presented with excess calories. The real culprit behind obesity. In the last 100 years, obesity rates have surged inexplicably, especially from the 1970s. The cause? The food industry is stuffing us with crap, calorie-rich and processed foods. Food companies have been producing more calories than necessary, and we have been consuming them, packing extra weight. A large part of the problem is that healthy food isn't very profitable, unlike processed food, making billions in sales yearly. The answer is here: eat healthy and avoid crap. Effective and sustainable weight loss. The weight loss industry is worth $50 billion, but most of its offerings are short-term solutions. Scientific evidence suggests that an effective weight loss diet should contain fiber-rich foods. Eating more fiber reduces overall calorie intake and the amount of calories absorbed, leading to weight loss. Consuming just 14 more grams of fiber a day results in an additional weight loss of 1.9 kilograms in 4 months. The best sources of fiber are legumes and whole grains like beans, chickpeas, and lentils. Incorporating sufficient fiber in the diet can prevent gradual weight gain and lead to sustainable weight loss. The impact of glycemic load on weight loss. Understanding how different carbohydrates affect your body can help you achieve weight loss goals and maintain a healthier diet. Foods with a high glycemic load can cause a spike in blood sugar levels and increase cravings, leading to overeating. By avoiding foods like white bread, rice, and potatoes, and instead opting for legumes, fruits, and non-starchy vegetables, you can counter metabolic slowdown and support weight loss efforts. The hassle with fat. The belief that carbohydrates are solely responsible for the obesity epidemic while fat is guilt-free is a popular but false theory. The truth is that both carbohydrates and fat contribute to weight gain. The key to weight loss is a low-fat diet, which is more effective than commonly believed. However, the problem is that people have unrealistic expectations about what low-fat diets are. We often consume foods labeled as low-fat, but they contain a high percentage of fat. Our ancestors consumed meat that had half the fat content of today's extra-lean meat. For this reason, the benchmark for an actual low-fat diet should be 10% of total calories per day. According to Dr. Dean Ornish's trial, reducing fat intake to 6% on a whole plant food diet for a year results in an impressive average weight loss of 24 pounds. A crucial step in minimizing fat intake is to cut down on added oils. Sautéing or frying food in wine, sherry, vinegar, or broth instead is a healthier option. Sugar and weight loss. The excessive consumption of added sugars is contributing to the obesity epidemic in the U.S. Americans consume an average of 17 teaspoons of added sugar per day, which is 350 to 500 excess calories leading to weight gain. Studies show that reducing sugar intake leads to weight loss, and current guidelines recommend only 10% of daily calories come from added sugars. The food industry typically argues that a calorie is a calorie, but studies show that sugar consumption leads to overeating. The ideal recommended daily intake of added sugars is 5%, and people who cut out added sugars for just 2 weeks reported decreased cravings. By addressing added sugar consumption, individuals have a significant opportunity to reduce calories and improve their health. Eating less densely. Researchers found strong evidence that high-calorie density diets lead to weight gain. To reduce calorie intake, one can reduce the calorie density of food. It's not just about portion control, it's about consuming low-density foods like fruits and vegetables, which help fill up stomachs and cause weight loss. In an experiment, apple eaters lost weight compared to oatmeal cookie eaters with the same calorie intake. Start being more mindful of calorie density in your food choices by swapping out added fats and sugars with fruit and non-starchy vegetables. The power of legumes. Hispanic Americans tend to have a longer life expectancy than other Americans, despite their lower socioeconomic status and less access to healthcare. Public health researchers have theorized that the regular consumption of legumes, such as beans, chickpeas, lentils, and split peas, may be a significant factor. Legumes are nutrient-dense, containing protein, iron, zinc, fiber, and potassium. They are also highly satiating, helping people eat fewer calories and lose weight. Incorporating legumes into your diet is easy and can be done by opening a can of pre-soaked beans or boiling red lentils for 20 minutes. Legumes are an essential ingredient for a healthy life, and it's time to reap the benefits. The power of plant-based diets. There are numerous diets available, but most are just fads that may lead to weight loss but are not healthy. The best approach is to adopt a plant-based diet. Unlike low-carb diets like Atkins, which can cause harm to our arteries, a plant-based diet seeks to minimize the consumption of meat, eggs, and dairy products while reducing or eradicating the intake of calorie-rich and processed foods. The best part about a plant-based diet is that you can eat as much as you want without worrying about calories. This approach is sustainable and has been our natural diet for millions of years. Achieving weight loss goals. The key to successful weight loss is embracing extreme accountability by participating in group therapy and tracking progress regularly. The Trevos Behavior Modification Program is a volunteer-run self-help group that achieves an average weight loss of 39 pounds after 2 years compared to just 6 pounds on Weight Watchers. Self-monitoring is also essential for weight loss, according to the largest ever study of people trying to lose weight. Furthermore, studies show that front-loading meals and shifting the main meal from dinner to lunch can help achieve weight loss goals. Consuming larger meals in the morning kickstarts diet-induced thermogenesis, which significantly burns off more calories than in the evening. The link between water, sleep, and weight loss. Drinking enough water and getting quality sleep are crucial for weight loss as they directly contribute to fat burning and reduce the intake of sugary and unhealthy foods. Many people associate weight loss with drinking plenty of water, but it is also a common practice among unsuccessful weight loss attempts. However, according to research, there is a significant weight loss benefit to increased hydration. This is because individuals who drink more water tend to consume less sugar-filled soda, reducing their daily calorie intake significantly. Moreover, hydration is linked to improved weight control, resulting in fat burning and less accumulation of fat-inducing enzymes. Monitoring your urine's color is an excellent way to determine if you are drinking enough water. A light yellow hue is the desired goal. Additionally, quality sleep is an essential factor in any weight loss program as lack of sleep can cause individuals to consume more food, particularly sugary and fatty foods. This is because individuals make worse choices when they are tired, reaching for unhealthy food options instead of nutritious ones. Studies show that increased quality sleep can reduce appetite for unhealthy food within a few weeks. Dieters who get more sleep tend to lose weight, predominantly from the body's fat rather than lean body mass, which is prevalent when there is a lack of sleep. In contrast, dieters who get less sleep usually demonstrate weight loss, mostly from burning lean body mass, the opposite of the desired outcome. In summary, drinking enough water, and getting ample quality sleep are essential components of any weight loss program. These practices contribute directly to fat burning and reduced intake of sugary and unhealthy foods.
By summarizing How Not to Diet, the groundbreaking science of healthy, permanent weight loss, you've discovered that obesity is a normal bodily response to an abnormal situation caused by prevalent calorie-rich processed foods, and the rapid transformation in food manufacturing. You have now a better understanding of the weight loss industry's failing promises and the importance of being accountable to yourself. Recognizing the benefits of low-calorie density diets, plant-based diets, fiber, low glycemic load, and the necessity of cutting down added sugars can significantly contribute to successful weight loss. Furthermore, don't forget the importance of getting adequate sleep and staying well hydrated to support your journey toward healthy and sustainable weight loss. Armed with this knowledge, you are now better equipped to tackle your diet and health goals, making informed decisions to nurture your best self.